Hello, freaks, geeks, and basement dwellers. Welcome to the War Zone. I'm Scruffy, and this is Scruffy Tales. Not at home, away, not able to use my computer, but things is happening this weekend. Holy shit! Trump is demanding Greenland, placing tariffs on the nations that have deployed observers to Greenland. And this, I'm so proud that this includes the Nordic countries, that Trump is going after the Nordic countries with these Trump tariffs. It's a badge of honor. We're standing up for freedom against the fascists and tyrants in the United States. I'm so proud of my fellow Nordic brothers and sisters standing up against fascism. And now they are revealing what they're after, something I've been talking about for a year. And I'm going to provide a link to ATP Geopolitics. He made an excellent video on this just a moment ago. But I just finished it, and I need to make my own points of why Greenland matters to such a goddamn extent. And it is the fact that I need to make something on the piece of paper here. Greenland is part of the vision from the 1930s from Elon Musk's grandfather in uniting North America under a single technocracy, the technate of America. And you have Greenland up here, and then you have Canada, the United States, right? And then you have Mexico and Central America, and then you have the top of, and then you have Alaska, the top of right here, South America, with Venezuela and Colombia. And what is Trump doing? He is making moves on Venezuela, threatening Colombia, threatening Panama, threatening Mexico. He's threatening Cuba. He says that Canada will be the 51st state. And as we all know, he is making moves against Denmark, right? He is threatening every country that is included in the old vision for the technate of America. Why does that matter? Well, I've been talking about this for a full year. I've been making videos about this ever since he grabbed power. We now have Donald Trump going public that they want to turn Gaza into a technocratic state, a technocracy, where he will be the chairman and people can pay him a bribe of $1 billion. This is fucking Dr. Evil bullshit. $1 billion. That's what's happening. He wants $1 billion for people to sit on that chairman board with him, where he will be the absolute ruling figure of that technocracy in Gaza, outside of Israel. He has made a public statement about this, that is what he wants to do. Turn Gaza into a technocracy. It's going to be a blueprint on how to run a technocracy. They will test their theories in Gaza, how they can make a technocracy work, and then they're going to implement it on the technocracy of America. They will give Greenland to certain companies. They will give Venezuela to certain companies. They will divide and conquer the North American continent and giving companies freedom cities and areas to control. And Trump and his heir, whoever that will be the chief chairman of the board ruling this super nation. This is what they want. This is what they want. I've been talking about this for a year, and now they've come out and admitted that they want to turn Gaza into a technocracy, and that they will, and basically it's all about a trial run on how to govern the super nation of the technate of America. It's happening right now, and that is why Greenland will be the front line to putting a stop to this bullshit. If you want democracy to survive, if you're American and you don't want this bullshit becoming reality, Greenland is the front line. Either we stop Trump here, or he will move on and move forward with all the other plans. And that means Canada could become a target, or it will be, guaranteed. It's gonna happen. The technate of America. Google technate of America. I should have written this before I started recording. Let's see here. Technate of America. Google that shit. Read on Wikipedia. Look at the technate of America, the map they planned out. I've been making videos about this for a year. You recognize this. I've been highlighting this in videos. It's happening. They want to turn Gaza into a technate, into a technocracy, governed by Trump as the supreme leader, and then you're going to have oligarchs and technocrats coming in, paying amazing amounts of money to sit on the ruling board of executives governing Gaza in a technocratic dictatorship, essentially. It's happening. This is no bullshit. And the only way this can be stopped now is Greenland. And somehow the Nordic countries have now ended up on the front line of pushing this disruptive, chaotic force, stopping it dead in its tracks. Trump and his oligarch allies, they are interested in tearing down the previous world order. Like I've said, nothing of this, all the threats, everything else makes zero sense if you want to preserve the world order. If the United States wants to preserve the ability to project power across the world, they're not interested in that. They're going to tear everything down, create chaos, divide and conquer, so that these multi-billionaires with their companies can move into all the countries, take over things economically, rely on the American military to do the dirty work if and when so is needed, and just tear down the world order as we know it, and allow the oligarchs and the technocrats to take over, take control. This is going to spread. The Trump and his allies are going to build this technocratic state, superpower, super nation, and then they're going to want to, what do you call it? I'm so upset that I've forgotten the goddamn word. Export it out from the North America. They're going to export this to Europe to try and create the same thing in Europe over time, the same thing in China, Russia, everywhere. And they're going to go in, they're going to take control of Africa, and Africa will never stand a chance of getting itself sorted out if and when the technocrats gets their claws into Africa. They must be stopped, and it comes down to Greenland. This is where they can be stopped. And the American population, United States, the people of the United States, needs to do something before the entire world is torn down, burned to ashes, and the thing that will replace it will be a dystopian, futuristic, sci-fi hellhole where companies govern and rule without any oversight, and they will treat us all as slaves. It is scary as hell. Trump has come out and said that he will turn Gaza into a technocracy. And he's threatening all the countries that are included in the old vision of Elon Musk's grandfather of creating a North American technocracy. It's happening. Google Technate of America. Google technocracy. And you can Google freedom cities. Peter Thiel, how they want to exploit Greenland and build cities and just exploit the natural resources. The same thing for Venezuela and all over the place. This shit is happening now, and I will provide a link to ATP Geopolitics and his video on the matter. This is insane. Insane stuff. Greenland must not fall. This is where we, the free democratic world, can make a stand.